What's up, guys? I'm delivering to you the motherload of EXP farms and Devas of creation. This is going to be the best EXP farms starting from level 27, 8 up until level 50. Now, these are based around how easy they are to farm and how easy they are to get to. So let me show you the first one. There's two, and I mean, bro, if you need to EXP farm at level 1, just run around with these wolves. I'm going to demonstrate the concept of this EXP farm with these level 1 dire wolves. Surely you can practice here and not mess up. And if you're level 1, hey, this is a great place to start. Get on your mount that you paid 500 Robux for from the store because you're pay to win like me, and you run around like this. You hop off, take your big sword that is slightly weaker. You can get hit, but preferably you want to parry and then hit them with an insanely large sword attack. Now, you could do the one I just did where I jumped from the sky. You can do the spinning one where you're like Garen from League of Legends. Or you can do this big slamming one where you just bonk them on the head with your insanely huge sword. That's the concept of this. You're going to need a mount. You're going to need an insanely large sword. And you're gonna have to go get out of here.
Cruise around.
Now, I'm gonna show you where the first one is. The first one is in the Wasping Shoreline Outlook. Now, you can do this anywhere. There is one in the there is one for early levels. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show you 3 good ones. How about that? Alright, I'm going to show you how to get there from the castle because, you know, not all of you have all the points unlocked like I do. So, I'm going to show you the first one, and bonus, we get you all the way up from the starting levels as well. So, after you're done with all this noob shit and all this peasant quests, you're going to find your way up this direction. Once you see imps and pythons that are level 18, that's when you know you've gotten to the right place. Even here, you can do it. But you don't want to do it with ranged motherfuckers. They will knock you off your mount. That's not what you want. So let me just slap him with my big long sword and keep running. Hopefully he doesn't hit me off my horse. Now let's make our way up this hill. I mean, if you're level 4, do that one. That's fine. Obviously don't kill the level 18 mobs if you're level 4. I'm just going to show you a few good areas for this. So right up here is Is it up here? Maybe I went the wrong way. These are level 22 mobs. Oh, it was to the left. It's that way. Where did I go? It's over here. Alright, so if you go out the castle and you go up the left side of the hill, right? You know what? I'll show you. I'm doing this YouTube thing, right? I have to show you guys. I'll waste 30 more minutes traveling there to show you. Now, while I remedy my error, I will tell you when you're going to want to do this. So you're not just going to want to do this once you reach a certain level or anything. You can proceed with the normal storyline how you like. And if you ever feel weak or in need of some extra juice, you know, just hop on this EXP farm grind and it'll be sure to enhance your abilities. Now, I'm going to talk to this elephant. Don't worry about this. This has nothing to do with you or your EXP farming, right? This has to do with me, right? Anyways, you're going to come out the castle, right? You can come out from the left entrance or the front, but just make sure you go up left near this big waterfall and over these cascading bridges and just follow the path. Now, one decent area, I mean, it's not too good. The Brotherhood Assassins. I mean, once you get a little bit of a higher level, those are okay to do. I wouldn't recommend them. They're not my favorite. Honestly, at that point, I would just farm the f***ing mushrooms in the other area. Beautiful. This is it, right? Once you get to the top, you know, the apex, the creme de la creme. See, you're going to come left. You're not going to go to those mushrooms. Left to these imp. And guess what? This is going to be when you're on level, like, 15 to 18. You're gonna, you know, round up these imps really easily like this, just like we did with the wolves. And then you're gonna take out your massive sword You're gonna parry them and bonk them. Just like that. And they scream. Look at those dead bodies. Lots of loot. Very nice. Alright, this is the first EXP spot. I'll show it on my map too. Is right here where I thought it was, on the way to Florian Village, which is a relatively early quest line, so you should get to this place pretty quickly. But yeah, this is going to be once you're around level 15, 14, maybe 16, 17, and you have a big sword and you do decent damage. Make sure to upgrade your sword as soon as you can to the next sword. But yeah, so this is going to be the first area. All right, so the next place, right? I'm not going to walk all the way there. I don't care how much you ask me. I already walked to the other one. At this point in the game, at level 20 plus, you should know how to use your map. So I'm going to show you the path via map, but I'm going to go there the fast way. All right. This next area is going to be right around this big pond in the Wasping Glade, right? And relative to the castle, boom, just like that. So once you see these big meteorite hand-looking things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's definitely a demon's foot. This is where you're going to be EXP farming next, right? Same thing. You're going to get these all together, right? And guess what? This NPC right here has a quest asking you to kill these things. So it's like... Oh, I'm rusty. So it's just perfect, right? Look at that. I just leveled up off of doing this. This is insane. This is probably the best bang for your buck EXP farm in the game right now. Because you can start here at like level 25 if you have the blue sword, or if you have a good sword. And then be here until level 42 and you'll still level yourself up. And then yeah, Hazara, she just basically says, hey, can you kill these things for me? And you will do what I just did. And you're going to be getting hella XP. And you're going to be getting her quest XP, which is quite a lot. It's 3,000, which is really nice early on. And then she's going to ask you to kill these soldiers, which are by her. And then generals as well, which are back here. So if you ever like, oh god, where are the generals? Just come back here. And what I like to do for this big circle is I split it in thirds. So this is me gathering the bottom third. The bottom third victims, right? Before I drop a nuke on their head. Get them like this. Nice and cozy. Parry. Oh, parry. And drop a nuke on their head. Yo, I have been up for 24 hours so far. So you cannot blame me for my... my parry skills right now. Anyways, you're gonna do the same here, right? You're gonna get these ones. I'm gonna show you all the third because it took me quite a few hours to perfect this farming method. And you're gonna get these ones, right? You can maybe try for those ones, but I'm telling you, it's not worth it, bro. They're gonna reset, they're gonna de-aggro. You're gonna try it anyways, whether I'm telling you to or not, and you're gonna get angry. So I'm telling you, don't do it. Parry, bonk. All right. And sometimes when you're low level, you know, you're in the pleb stage, you know, we're all peasants at some point and you don't one tap them. You're going to have to hit them a few times. Now, how you're going to do this is you're going to have to get good. And it's pretty easy to get good. I'll show you right now how good I am when I really want to tap in and lock in. So take my sword, parry them. Boom, boom, boom. Parry, and then parry them. And then boom, boom. Okay. Basically, you see what I'm saying? You can hit them with one ability, right? If they don't die from that one ability, you're going to have to parry them and then use your another ability. And if they don't die from that second ability, I promise you they're going to be a few health left. So parry them a third time and then smack them to death. Or use a third ability, whatever you decide. I don't care. And then that's it. Then by now, like, you should be almost done with the quest from that lady over here. So you're gonna go talk to her, turn in the quest, boom. Second area done. Now, this third area is where it gets spicy. I'm gonna have to fully lock in for this third one because honestly, I'm gonna use this escape scroll because I can't be bothered walking around these places. Yeah, when you get 6 million essence like me, you don't need to, you know, walk. So we can just fly everywhere. I actually had 10 million like a day ago, so I'm not sure what happened to that. But anyways, waypoint travel, Forest Crossroads hub. You're gonna get this one pretty early on, but I promise you, you don't want to go in there until you're level 40. You don't want to go in there until you're level 40 and you have a purple sword. Those are the requirements I'm putting on this dungeon. But it gives you the most insane loot and XP out of all of these. Now, are you going to try it before level 40? You probably will. And I won't stop you, but they sure will. You're going to die in one hit. I will probably die in one hit still. Look at these forest werewolves, bears. I mean, you could try the same method with them, but I'm telling you, the methods that I'm showing you are just by far the best. Especially the second one. The second one is insane. Now, I didn't start, like, doing decent damage to these guys until I was, I'd say, around level 42 with a purple greatsword. Until then, you're not going to do that much damage to these guys. Alright, let me show you what you want to do. You're going to come down here. There's going to be soldiers. They're strong as hell, so you're going to run past them. And you're going to go in this room. This room, there's a bunch of cool ore. There's a ton of soldiers perfectly lined up for you to smack on the head. So we're going to get this many. Maybe grab this guy right here. We're going to keep bunching them up in a circle, you know. You want to keep running around. Alright, let me lock in. Just like that, see? And I do quite a bit of damage. And this gave me quite a bit of XP. And this is also going to be another quest that you can do an EXP thing, just like I said with the last thing. Although it's a bit deeper in the dungeon and you might not do that. Anyways, these are the 3 spots. As for the weapon skills, I'll show you really quick what I take. You can honestly do whatever you want, but I've done a lot of testing, and this is what I recommend. For the greatsword, this is what I do. Now, this is for healing, in case I need to heal. This is just does a lot of damage, right? The third one doesn't matter. As for attributes, I go full strength because I want to be strong and I want to hit like a truck, right? I don't need health because I'm just the god parrier and I will never get hit. Thank you. Anyways, subscribe, like, let me know what you want to see next. This game is super fun, super addicting, and I put a lot of hours into it, and I'm going to become the best there ever was. So if you want help from a legend, just let me know in the comments. Help you guys out. Tune into the Twitch stream.